Hi, I'm Lori Palm, and this is,
I'm Wes Hamilton.
and I'm the modern day muse and the global passion expert.
Yes,
And
you are
you are,
the master numerologist that makes everything understandable.
yes.
So, Lori's going to take us through a meditation today. It's going to help you understand the energy of May. So, get quiet, pay attention. We're going to the land of enchantment where all things are possible because there's no resistance to our thoughts and our beliefs there. So, join us. We're going to have fun and we'll talk a little bit about our experience when we're done.
So, for this adventure, listen to your conscience, trust in your impulses, and be guided by your intuition. You're going to be reminded that you have the power, and this will give you the strength for the journey, the spark of creativity to reimagine your life, and the power to complete and let go. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Take me there, Muse.
Okay, here we go. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, hold it, and slowly let it out. Again, take a deep breath in, hold it, and slowly let it out. One more time, take a deep breath in, hold it, and slowly let it out. And now you've cleared your everyday energy and you are ready to climb into your magical time machine. So step into your mystical, magical time machine and set the destination to travel to the land of enchantment. This is the land where all magical mysteries unfold to teach you more about who you really are. Step in, and as you're off through the sky to see all the wonderful moon and stars, and there in the distance, you see the land of enchantment. And as your mystical time machine lands, step out and you find yourself standing at the edge of a misty forest. You can feel the air humming with magic, and the trees shimmer with silver leaves. Their branches are gently swaying like whispering ancient secrets. All of a sudden, a cobblestone path opens up before you and it's glowing softly. Step on the path and follow it. With every step, you feel lighter, calmer, and more open. And as you go along the path, soon the forest clears and you find yourself in a clearing bathed in golden light. And in the center stands Merlin, the legendary wizard. His silver beard is flowing and his eyes are twinkling with wisdom. And beside him is Cleo, the mystical muse, and she's draped in a celestial light and surrounded by an aura of creativity and inspiration. They both greet you warmly, like they've been waiting just for you. Merlin beckons you over to his table of glowing crystals. As you see all of these crystals, all of a sudden he waves his hand over the crystals and they float into the air, each one representing a mistake that you've made in your life. And Merlin says, mistakes are not our foes. He said, they are your greatest teachers. And he hands you one of the glowing crystals. And as you put it in your hand, it feels warm. It's radiating a sense of understanding. As you hold that crystal and look at it, and you gaze into the crystal, all of a sudden a memory surfaces. A moment when you stumbled, when you made a mistake. But instead of judgment, you now see it with compassion. See that memory. And Merlin chants a quiet spell, and the memory transforms. you see the lesson that it carried for you. Now it's shining brightly and waiting to guide you forward. Merlin smiles and says, hold this wisdom close and let it light your path. Reflect on that memory and the wisdom it now has for you. Next, Cleo steps forward and she leads you to an ancient harp that is strung with golden threads. Mistakes, she says. Her voice is very melodic and kind, can be woven into something beautiful. Through creativity, you can transform something that was broken into art, into growth. And she invites you to pluck the strings of the harp. Pluck the strings. And as you play, the golden threads vibrate with the essence of your past missteps or mistakes. But instead of discord, now the music is harmonious, uplifting. You feel Cleo's energy infuse you with a sense of inspiration, teaching you to embrace imperfection as a source of creation. Every note you play is a step forward, Cleo says. Use your imagination to transform regret into resilience. Merlin and Cleo stand together now. Their energies are blending in a swirl of gold and silver light. And they extend their hands towards you, and you can feel the light enveloping you, filling you with their combined wisdom. Merlin's grounding presence and Cleo's creative spark intertwine within you. And they say to you, you now carry the power to learn and grow. Mistakes are simply portals to understanding. Walk your journey now with courage and curiosity. Feel the feelings. Merlin and Cleo now walk you to your mystical time machine and hand you your sacred insights journal. And you feel a deep sense of peace and clarity. Thank them for their insight and wisdom, for the glow of the crystals, for the resonance of the harp, and the light of Merlin and Cleo remain within you, guiding you whenever you need them. And they tell you, call upon us whenever you feel you want to talk to us. So it's time to step into your mystical time machine, set the destination for home, and in a moment, you're back in the chair where you began. Take a deep breath in and open your eyes, knowing that their wisdom is always within your reach.
Mhm.
Yes? What happened for you?
Well, there's a lot of rocks there on his table.
You've had a lot of mistakes,
Lessons.
lessons. They're now lessons. Yes.
Yes. With Merlin's wisdom, it was good to hear that. Yeah, they were just teaching me things that I tried a lot of things in my life, and a lot of things didn't work out so well. My numerology totally explains that I'm a risk taker and have been a rule breaker and all those sort of things. So yeah, there was quite a few of them, and just focusing on one, it's like, well, yeah, I could do that, but then another one came, and another one. So it was kind of sad to go back in time and see those things that I was doing, and thought that I could do whatever I wanted in life, but I'm glad that
So
I learned.
were you able to transform them
Yeah, yeah,
with the help of
I was able to think about, I didn't have the wisdom, I didn't know, and I didn't want to do anything that would cause any harm to anyone or anything. Mostly the harm came to me. And yeah, this was helpful to understand that they are lessons. And do we learn after the first two or three times, or do we have to do it a long time? So I caught
yes.
on pretty quick after the first few years. Yeah, sometimes I took a little longer, but
Mhm.
now I'm so much smarter. I think about things before I jump in and do them. So
Yes.
yeah,
And I love the creative spark from Cleo
yeah,
of turning it into art or the music that can play that can give you that transformation.
yeah. I never thought about those things turning into art, but I could see a collage when she said that. The layers and layers of different lessons, and they showed up as different, like sacred geometry. They
Uh-huh.
weren't showing up as people or money or any of that kind of stuff. So it was good.
And I love the words of to use your imagination to transform regret, which you were feeling,
Yeah,
into resilience
yeah.
and have that wisdom.
I think all these mistakes that have been throughout my life have brought me closer to who I really am, and it's helped me appreciate everything I've experienced in life. That's what these mistakes
There are
have been
no
converted
really
to lessons.
no mistakes,
No.
and they are your greatest teachers.
Yep.
So, any last words of wisdom that you got from this meditation? And I would encourage people to listen to this a few times because probably different mistakes from your past will come up as you do it each time.
Yeah. I like the part that this particular month, this particular year, we're able to transform those what we thought of as mistakes into lessons because that's what we're here to learn in planet Earth. How do we do things that aren't such a big disaster for ourselves or others? So
Mhm.
yeah, mistakes are teachers, and this is a transformation month. So get all those rocks out on the table, pick up each one at a time, think about that particular lesson, and then let it go. Transform it
Mhm.
into
So
a lesson.
don't see it as judgment. As you look at that, and as it comes up, don't start judging yourself.
Yeah,
See it with compassion and know that it is a teacher
yeah,
and it's learning new understanding.
yeah. It's a good month. It's a challenging one to go back and feel those feelings of, oh my gosh, I wish I wouldn't have done that. But
Yeah.
now I'm much better, much better. And this is really a helpful process. Merlin and Cleo are very wise in their ability to get me
Mhm.
to revisit things and transform them.
Yes. So remember, mistakes are just portals to understanding.
Yep,
Walk your journey with courage and curiosity.
I'm there doing it.
Yes. And we will then see you
See you
in,
next month for another lesson.
in the next meditation.